All right, and there we have it. After the final coat, it looks fantastic. It looks great. Let's see. What up? What up? What up? What up? YouTube fam, it's your boy Reggie with Cap City Land TV, coming at you with another video here in beautiful Columbus, Ohio, on this beautiful sunny day. Not too often the sun comes out here in Columbus, but when it does, it shows out. And today I'm coming at you with another video about my 2001 Ford Excursion. And today I'm gonna actually give you a recap of what I've done on the excursion so far. You know, I got the Monte Carlo last year. Right now I'm in the middle of doing something. See, it's all on all fours. But enough of that. Let's take a look at what I've done so far on the excursion. So first, we're gonna start with the front. Did a billet grill overlay. I'll probably be painting this gloss black and putting a big Ford emblem on it. But the grill overlay, did that. The video of the grill overlay. If you haven't seen that, go take a look at that. Also, did the LED headlights, the switchback turn signals with the LED parking lights, the LED markers, and what else did I do up front? Oh yeah, can't forget about this. Don't mind the dust and the dirt on the inside. Got the Volant Performance cold air induction. And also, I've changed a few hoses and everything. I don't think that matters, but a few emissions hoses. Also changed this here. It's the PCV valve hose. There's a bunch of hoses coming out of the PCV valve. New battery. Got a new AGM style battery. And coming to the side, did the tow lights, and they are functioning. They are functioning tow lights. If you hold on, let's check it out. See? I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, functioning tow lights. And what else did we do? We put the tires on. I got the Cooper Discovery AT3 new tires. I don't know what I ran over, but that looks disgusting. But anywho, got the Bilstein 5100 shocks in the front. Also did the dual steering stabilizer. And let's go to the back here. I did some Pro Comp shocks in the back. Instead of going with the Bilsteins, I went on ahead and did the Pro Comps because that was the closest I could. And coming to the side, I'm trying to figure out what else I did. I did change the door locks and did some other things of that nature. And so far, truck has been good to me and everything. But what we're really here for today is I'm gonna show you how to get this paint together. So right now, as you can see, I got it taped off. What I did start out with is right now, as you can see, I got it taped off and everything. Got the tail lights taped off. Got my emblems taped off, just so I don't mess anything up or get any extra wax in between them. And then you see this. I don't know if I'm going to actually try to redo this or just get a whole new one. I think I'm gonna get a whole new one because I ain't got time for that. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, as you can see, the paint, I'm gonna just do, this is just gonna be a regular detail. And right now I'm gonna show you the back door and do a side-by-side comparison. As you can see, there's like little micro scratches and, you know, some abrasions. Also, you know, I try to clean it up a little bit. What I did start off with was I started off with some Dawn dishwashing liquid, or any type of dishwashing liquid that you may have in your house. The reason why I use dishwashing liquid, and that is because it gets rid of all the strips it down completely. So, you know, strips most of your waxes, most of your um, abrasive materials, your dirt, debris, gets most of that off. That's why I use the dishwashing liquid. So I did that. Really didn't need to dry it off because the sun kind of took care of that because it's so hot. I don't actually recommend anyone doing cars when the sun is like this. It's about 90 degrees out right now. You know, I recommend you doing it with a lower surface temperature, and that's because it helps the wax kind of penetrate the surface better, and then you don't get as many streaks, and it looks a lot better. But today, I'm gonna just do a section of it, so I don't have to worry about, you know, the whole truck being messed up or anything, or streaking just in case. But the streaks do go away eventually if you do it in the sun. So if you choose to do it in the sun, you have no choice. You know, it's your cup of tea. I'm not gonna argue with you about it. But today I'm gonna do it in the sun. The sun is we do got a little slight overcast, but whatever. So first thing I did, took the dishwashing liquid, washed the whole truck with the dishwashing liquid. Next, then dried it off. The next step is I'm going to actually clay bar it, and then I'll give you an update how it looks from the clay bar. All right, as you can see, we're trying to bring this tuxedo black back, and I went over it with the clay just a few minutes ago. Let's see, as you can see, it's a lot much smoother on this side compared to this side. You probably can hear it. That was hot, but as you can see, I went over it twice with the clay, and the way that I did it in a pattern. So first I did some vertical, up and down, and then I went horizontal in that pattern to make sure I didn't miss any spots or anything. But you can see a lot of the dirt is out. You can also see a little bit more of the surface scratches starting to come in on top of that. And you know, tip, if y'all are using clay, be very careful, especially if your paint is not in the shape as this is. If your paint is in a little bit better shape, make sure you just keep it wet. Keep the surface wet. Keep the surface wet. Keep the surface wet. I can't reiterate that too many times, but make sure you keep it wet, so you know you don't burn the paint or burn the clear coat, and you get a smooth surface just like this. So next step, I'm gonna go on and do I'm gonna compound it, and I got a nice little compound I'm gonna use to help get these scratches, you know, kind of blend them in and everything. They're not too deep or anything, so that's a good thing. And by the way, I'm not a professional or anything like that, so you know, don't expect me to be breaking out paint thickness gauges and things of that sort. This is just in the backyard, everyday Joe doing a backyard job and trying to get the best results that I possibly can with what I got. So let's move on to the next step. All right, before I move on to anything, I'm gonna do a little two-step thing to see if I can at least get a shine out of it, and that'll determine if I do the whole truck. So here goes two of my favorite products. I actually do 3 steps, but one of the products I actually use is I don't have it, I gotta order it. So right now I'm gonna just use what I got. So I am going to use a orbital buffer to apply. Right now it's got a terry pad on. I'm gonna take that off and put probably a wool cutting pad on it. And this right here, got this compound. I think it's, you know, I got this from AutoZone, I believe. So you can get this from AutoZone. I think it's, I don't know how much it costs here. I forgot it. I've had this bottle for about 5 years now, to be honest. So it works pretty good. What you see on the bottle, the before and after, it actually works that way. Hopefully it works on my truck, and you know, we'll see. And then got the classic right here. the Liquid Glass, and this is an ultimate polish finish. This stuff works wonders. I actually do use this to finish and do over the top of things, and that's because Liquid Glass, you know, it brings out the shine, brings out the luster that it had when it was a new car. One of my favorites. I always use this. One tip for using it: make sure it's above 50 degrees because it won't work as well, and give it some time to cure. You know, also, I forgot. I am going to do 3 steps. I will be using this pre-cleaner, and this is something that I'll be using before I put the compound on. And this is to kind of help prep the surface, get the remainder of whatever may be on the surface off, and give me something a little bit smoother to where I can use this orbital and not have any issues. Also have a high speed buffer that I'm going to break out and use. Also, Liquid Glass products, you'll probably find these online. This I didn't get in the store. I bought it off of eBay in a pack. I think I also got this last can off of eBay. Used to be able to find them in the stores, but depending on where you at, you may find it in like an AutoZone or you know, any type of everyday auto parts store. So you know, I recommend just look around, shop for price, and make sure you get the best price on it, because these can run you a good $15 depending on where you get it from. So make sure you shop around, get a good price on them. But we're gonna move back to this. I'm gonna clean the surface, and I'm gonna show you how it looks after I clean it. All right, guys, I just got done using the pre-cleaner, and you can see a slight difference. Kind of got a little haze from little bit of haze, but the shine is starting to come through a little bit more. So we're gonna move on to the compound. It's a lot smoother, as you can see, compared to the side that I'm comparing it to. So we're gonna move on to this compound and see what that does also. All right, after a shot of the compound, see I'm getting a little bit more shine, and now you can really tell the difference between the two. There is more than a slight difference now. Starting to get some of the luster of the clear coat back on this driver's side right here compared to this one. See here, let me wipe my hand off before I touch this side. You see that is a lot smoother, and it's a lot more clear now. But now we're gonna move on to the final step, and that is applying the finishing coat of the Liquid Glass. All right, and there we have it. After the final coat, it looks fantastic. It looks great. Let's see a side by side if you can. Let me see if I get a good angle on that. You see it? See the difference? See that side? You can transparently see me. See I'm kind of foggy on this side. So, give a brief history on this. This is a 2001 Ford Excursion. I think I'm the 3rd owner of this. I believe the second owner didn't have it very long, so they were going to actually repaint the whole vehicle. Me right now, I use it kind of sparingly, and it's not really a show thing for me. It's always been a dream for me to have one of these. So, you know, I'm gonna kind of take my time with it and put it together as I go, as long as it lasts also. So this is a 19-year-old truck, and as you can see, with 19 years worth of oxidation on this side, you see my hand right there, and you see me right here, see me right there, and right here. You see how clear it is? So starting out with the dishwashing liquid, washing it down, washing it and cleaning the paint with the dishwashing liquid, then moving on to the clay bar, and then the pre-cleaner, and then after that it was the compound, and then finally the Liquid Glass. It actually came out better than what I thought it would come out. So now I think I'm gonna plan on doing the whole truck, and I'm gonna just do like little spot you know, fixing here and there. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and get a new one of these instead of going, you know, instead of trying to redo this. These are also notorious for going bad sometimes, the locks in them. Luckily I have a good lock on this, but just a quick tip, on these there's a lot of exposed, big spots of exposed rubber on these. So make sure you get some masking tape and mask those up. Mask up your emblems if you don't want to be out here with a toothbrush all day. And that concludes this video.